day to everyone. This is Venture Investor Economic Forecast by InnMind, and today our guest is founder and managing partner at Altair Capital, which is VC firm active in Israel, in Europe, in Silicon Valley, in both eastern and western part of the world. Very well-known angel investor, Igor Ryabenkiy. Hello, Igor.
Hi, Nele.
Nice to have you with us. Thank you for your time. And the topic of our today's discussion is ongoing economic crisis and pandemic. How, on your opinion, can it influence venture market?
Look, I believe it will be not so big long-term impact. But okay, certainly long-term impact is well connected how it will be impacting all the world. So if we get in 3 months or 6, 9 months to life as usual, then it will be okay. Also, VC market will get in the same direction. But okay, if it will be some big shifts, then I believe okay, VC market should also be modified. If you speak about like short term, for sure, when it started, first of all, it started even before all quarantine measures and so on. People look at stock market, and when stock market started like go down, a lot of funds stopped activity. We felt because we get some ongoing rounds, and we saw that I mean in our portfolio companies, and we saw some funds just get on hold, withdraw, or don't want to continue negotiations. So basically, I believe that all VC world was like divided into parts. One part like continue business as usual, and second part like is on hold. For 2 reasons. Some people don't understand what strategy to take, so some part of them. Some people have money, and they basically understand, but they decide, okay, we don't do now because it will be worse, and we will buy cheap, like hunt to distress assets. And some people, they wanted to raise funds, but because of COVID, okay, also LPs are not so active, so they got, as a result, so they cannot close rounds, close their funds, and they don't have money to invest. So it is like this. We belong to first part. It means that we didn't change basically much in our strategy. As you see, already during COVID, we made like 10 plus deals. Certainly a lot of small deals, but we made already closed or closing now like 3 really serious deals in Israel and US. And we closed a few days ago one also quite good deal with US company with a Russian team. So basically speaking, we don't want to change our strategy. It also determined by state of our portfolio. When COVID came, first what we did, even before all this travels, cancellations and so on, we started to check what we do usually. We have all time what I manage funds. We make something like a stress test. It means that we check what will be with projects in situation if they get no possibility to raise funds, or if their market is impacted and they cannot develop, they cannot grow or cannot sustain. So we did it also this time, and now, okay, if you did it usually like once in months or once in few months, now we do it few times a week, and we are speaking to projects much more. Our happy part of our portfolio that most of our favorite directions are not damaged, at least for now. We don't know what will be tomorrow, but okay. And some even benefit from the situation because we have our very successful companies in which do productivity tools. Certainly they got growth because when everybody goes online, they were already good growing. One company grown 50% during months. The second company also grow a lot and get profitable. They just wanted to rise around. They thought, okay, maybe we don't need for now because okay, we got a lot of customers' money, which okay, we are okay. So they shifted and will work already on much more serious around, much bigger one. Second direction is direct to consumer. Here we have difficulties because especially if it is connected with some hardware. Software direct subscription only growing. What is connected with hardware, something like we have like subscription on cosmetics products and so on. They have logistic difficulties because supply chains worldwide are broken now. They just started after China didn't work, a lot was broken. So today they just started to recover. And in these companies, impact will be that they will not grow. Or they will grow, not so because companies which used to grow 2-3 times a year, they will grow 20-40% this year. And this we feel, which is okay. We understand that our strategy for such a period, which we expected setback of markets. We didn't expect COVID, but we expected that something happens to venture world. So for them was strategy always to get enough money to survive, get through this period and go healthy and ready to next growth period. And this is what we want them to do today. Our number 3 is fintech. And fintech in B2B is okay. They don't go down too much, but they don't grow because all businesses are like very difficult to do sales today. So we wait before it will recover, but all of them feel okay, but not growth which we expected. B2C fintech grows and grows well. And last from our favorite verticals is digital health, and here certainly grows because it's yeah. So we have different directions, and we have like 2 directions which were never in our like largest or favorite, but we have in our portfolio. Most get hit is travel, for sure. We have one company which were like one of our favorite in portfolio. They get hit very hard, but no, it is not little, and we see that okay, we will wait and they will recover. But for today, they totally completed their business. And it's not the only company. I speak about big Israeli company, but we have also in Russia company, very good travel company for package tours, travelata.ru. They also okay, because if people don't fly, what do you sell them? They are not okay suffering so much, but no business, no growth. So we are waiting before it will be restored. Also, we see some decline in prop tech businesses. We see decline certainly in businesses which are connected to offline events. For example, for nightclubs, we have a company in San Francisco which was growing very well. Now, okay, no nightlife, no. We have company which also they're not suffering, but also certainly they postpone their growth. It is company Joy, which does like they do dozens of thousands of weddings during each month. So for today, weddings are postponed. So it's clear. So okay, look, our world, okay, startup world, we are a reflection of what's going on in big world, in real world. This is why I tell, okay, we do stress tests often because what situation we discuss today, it could be a few weeks later, it could be quite different. So we just all time, and we continue to give three main advices to our companies. First of all, if you were so smart to raise rounds, and okay, for God's sake, many companies were so smart, they did. If you didn't do, go fundraise now, and some companies do now, make a, they were not planned to rise, but they do fundraising. We closed big round for company, very big, last week. And we do several ongoing normal rounds, like a few $1 million, and so which doing now, several companies doing. But for most of companies, I tell it's a market is not for you to go fundraise. Nobody will risk in today's situation for your business. If you are not really excellent, it's difficult. So for these companies, we tell, okay, you're in good position, but you need to cut your costs. You cut your costs, get it under control. You need to survive until end of year or beyond, and it will make you okay. When starts business as usual, you will grow. And third advice, which we also give to many companies of ours, we tell, okay, think out of the box. Just say you got your clients, you got you cannot offer them like your business as usual goes down. Switch. Think what you can offer today in other directions, and some companies do. Also, it is not my advice, but it's funny to notice that we see some companies started to behave very aggressive. One of our companies just finalized a new fundraising. It's a company, New York-based company, and they have more than enough funds because they get last year big round. But they asked the board, I'm on board, they asked us to approve to raise more funds because they understand that today, when a lot of competitors started to bleed, to have enough money, they will just get number one on their position. Even they are like one of three world leaders. Now they want to become number one, just get rid of competition. So, okay, once more, if we speak about what is time today, I believe like always crisis gives a lot of opportunities. And people who see not only danger, but also opportunity, they will win.
Awesome. Igor, it seems that Altair Capital has enough meat on the bones, and due to smart strategy and previous decisions, you feel quite relaxed, or maybe it's wrong word, quite okay in the current situation. But are you considering to change or amend your investment focus, given that right now we see new industries which may fly in the nearest time? Which we did not expect to come so fast. Do you plan to make some changes?
In reality, we want to keep what we have because I believe we have healthy strategy and why to change it. But what we do now, in addition, we started to look more to online education. We did it always, by the way. My first angel project was Lingualeo, and second was your tutor. So it is we like online education. But last years we didn't do. Now we started to look again at this market. We are not changing much more because all our directions are growing. Adding something which grows well now, but basically we keep the same. Keep the same. We closed a few deals in productivity tools recently. We will be closing during next 1 2 weeks direct to consumer. One more excellent product. We like this direction. It's very good. And by the way, this particular they also keep growing fantastically during COVID time. So we will do. And why I feel relaxed? Look, I told you last month, not last month, last week we closed a round, which was for our portfolio record high. This week we finalized exits, both for Altair Fund and Alta Club, which are record high. Alta Club is working this week on some new deal, which is record high. We now preparing our quarterly report. I don't know exact digits, but I feel like we have our portfolio has during quarter 30% growth, which usually is our plan during a year. So why I should not be relaxed? So my only concern maybe today is that our current fund, we made first closure end of last year, and I did nothing to close last amount. So I have open amount like $30 million, which I didn't work. I wanted to start working on it March, April. Now because of all this, I did nothing, and I don't know how to do it now.
Stop. I guess those startups who will be watching this video, they will be drilling at this point. So you say that you have still did not use this 30 million.
We declared a new fund for 200 million. We made first closing of 170 million, and 30 million we didn't close yet. Now we will close it apparently, but I mean that because usually it comes like through networking contacts, but I do know networking. I am sitting on the same place since 3+ months. Mm-hmm. This is what I mean. But it is not this problem. I believe after, especially we do for new fund, Altair 3, we're doing now also first quarterly report, and we have very good already, very good result already for first quarter. So I don't believe that it's a problem for us to fulfill it. It's okay. You know?
And it's
somebody will knock my door and tell, Igor, 30 million, take it. So we will do it.
And I'm sure a lot of startups will be willing to help you to spend this money. So
yes, for sure. To spend it will be a lot, but okay, we are fussy. Like okay, we are now like very fussy, bright. Have so many pretenders. So no, I'm joking. We are working a lot with startups. We didn't stop, and really we find good stories. And I believe, especially look, if you speak about today's investments, we are not so much charmed by what people show today during COVID, because in many companies it could be spike, it come and go. So we are more concerned about how the business will look at when people started to live as usual. This is why we consider that what we invest today, it will be mature, like in best case 2-3 years, in best case maybe 4 or 5. So correlation with today market state and what will be in like 3-5 years, very small. I am like 99% sure that after 3 years we will be in next growth cycle, even before this. So we continue to invest because it's an investment in future.
Definitely, Igor. But just to clarify, you mentioned about networking that last month you are sitting in one place and don't have
Not
friends
last month, already since New Year.
since New Year. Okay, so usually, if I understood correctly, your deal origination process looked like you get referrals, you get cold contacts and applications.
Nele, I told not about deals origination. It stays, it's okay. I have so many deals. I forget names of project because every day I have dozens of applications only myself, and also my team has it. This is okay. It's not because I told that my personal networking. I am nowhere, so I don't meet people. I don't discuss with them. That I have fun, open, and we didn't do like. PR on this, so people even don't know that we are rising. This is what I mean. For my
We'll tell them.
networking, for my fundraising, not yeah.
So you
But
will be fundraising right now.
yeah, we will, as I told, 30 plus million we will fundraise. But for startups, for deals origination, first of all, we have our own networking quite well prepared. We have deal sources in California, we have deal sources in New York. We have for sure in Israel, we have a lot of deal sources, and we have venture partner also here, and we have part of team in Moscow, and we have headquarters in Vienna. So we are quite good. We have some deals from Asia, but we usually don't invest. We have very few projects in Asia, in China. In China only. We used to have few in India, not very good experience for us. So, if okay.
I understand the mentality gap and the
Yes,
difference.
a very big mentality gap, and certainly in both cases where we invested, I didn't understand what happened in both cases. One project flopped. Second project didn't flop, but they decided to stop business and paid money back to investors.
At least they
For
paid
me,
back.
like no, they paid back, but I didn't know because before it happened, first of all, they did already round B, and second, with big international funds, and second, I got incoming interest from big players to buy them, and then they told no, we don't want to do business. We close, take your money back. So no, I cannot understand this. This difficult. Okay, we invested now again in Indian project, but we invested in it was one of our recent deals. I've invested in Israeli company with marketed in India. So they half team is in Israel, half in India. But I speak to Israeli team. I understand them.
Yeah, then it's definitely another story. So speaking about deal origination, I got it. You are quite, again, relaxed because you have a lot of inbound deals coming to you. Speaking about fundraising.
Look, telling I'm relaxed, okay, not, because we have a lot, but it's a problem is to have a lot of good projects. It is a problem. We do it mainly through networking. It means that we work not only our network for origination, but we work with body funds, with some colleagues who invest, and we recommend each other deals, as you told in the beginning. So we do this a lot. And we also use sometimes each other expertise. For example, I got yesterday some project from Germany. Okay, it's fintech project, it's our field, I understand, but because it's in Germany, some specifics of market. Okay, today I will send it to colleague who is very strong, has office in Berlin, so I will ask them to check background for me. And I got the same, people said to me when it's US team, Israeli team, Russian team, I got the same.